What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about two vehicles which haven't been seen at all in Chapter 2, potentially returning in the near future thanks to an update that happened in v18.20. If you don't already know what these vehicles are, well, you probably need to look at the thumbnail because it's the Quadcrasher and the ATK, also known as the golf cart. So without further ado, let's just start off today's video by showing my tweet on screen right now. And now, I didn't want to show you the entire tweet right away because I feel it's just scary showing the fact that, well, the Quadcrasher and ATK, aka golf cart as I refer to it as in this little tweet thread, have the fuel system added to them. That's just scary for a lot of people to hear because, well, not everyone is a fan of the fuel system, but you know, it's because like we have cars and everything else using fuel, so if anything returns, it kind of makes sense that it has to use fuel as well, just so it actually works in the normal, like, just game and isn't OP. So like if you see one of these, like you see a Quadcrasher without fuel over a like whiplash, you're going to take the Quadcrasher because you know you can infinitely go wherever you want to go. But yeah, in v18.20 they've officially added the fuel system to these two vehicles, and now why don't I just show you the stats on screen right now. So the first thing to mention is the minimum and maximum amount of fuel these vehicles can have on spawn. With the minimum amount of fuel these vehicles have at spawn being 25 and the maximum amount of fuel at spawn being 80, while the fuel capacity is 100, this basically means, well, you'll never find a vehicle at the maximum amount of fuel between the Quadcrasher and the ATK. You'll never find one that is just completely empty off the get-go, and it doesn't appear that they'll be able to put those like tire caps on these, so if they do end up spawning in normal games, well, they're just going to spawn in normal games, and if you see one, you know you can drive it. Now, each second you're driving, you use 0.375 fuel, and then each second you're boosting, which the ATK, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have a boosting feature. It just has the whole drifting thing for a little bit of a boost. Well, I guess I just contradicted myself, but you get the point. Whenever you're boosting, you'll be using 5 actual fuel per second, meaning that you can boost for a pretty decent amount of time. But I know a lot of people are scared because we like the Quadcrasher, right? People like the Quadcrasher and they love being able to do all these cool tricks with it, but now that it has fuel, you're kind of limited to how long you can do these tricks unless you're just always supplied up with fuel on the get-go to use it whenever you want. So for today's question comment of the day, I want to know down below, what do you guys think about these two vehicles being added to use the fuel system? Are you excited to see them returning? Do you hate the fuel system? Do you like it? And what do you hope they do to make this not just suck entirely? Personally, I'm fine if they have fuel. If they don't have fuel, you know, it's whatever. But with that said, if you enjoyed today's video, consider subscribing to support content I create, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace out.